So, hello, hello. As mentioned yesterday, today's the game plan is just to explore a bit. To hopefully, now that I basically hamstrung myself by not actually just walking and taking the ox cart instead, which I didn't do last time. I've got so much to explore. Oh, almost face planted immediately. Was that the first pawn already? Well, sure looks like it.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Are there?
No harm in picking a few.
Searching for a daughter, if you've seen a young woman matching her description, pray would you bring us word at once. We are willing to offer small reward for any information provided. Well, chances are she was taken by one of those beasts. Only had an appetite for women. Save yourselves the heartbreak and give her up for dead. Well, there's no description added. As we immediately
Used as a material.
oh,
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
whoa. Incredible. The knowledge, the wisdom. Prescribe tranquility. Just nick everything. Just steal what you can. And give nothing back. Yar.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermontian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oh, where is the... Whoa. Whoa, the camera did not like that one bit. I don't seem to be able to see what I'm trying to steal, but... Or to harvest. Or is it the... It's the one potato, or no, two potato plants. Instantly the field of corn? Something went wrong there.
This place offers a view of the sea.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, you shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Well, that can be arranged. The diving in's not the hard part, the getting out is. I don't like these black spots on the minimap. On the map. The minimap's a lot worse. But filling in the edges.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Tuck it myself out. Oh, there's an easy way. Oop. Time for the zombies. I need a mage pawn. Probably should just recruit one and don't go off the edge. Nothing that can happen to me, but the last time I lost 8 copper ore. Whoa. Found a flower. Oh, is it really that easy to get a flower bouquet going? Sure is. Boom. Well, that's as good a reason as any to head into the slums for but a moment. Initially, I thought I wanted to, or I would maybe just knock this out real quick again, get to the magistrate and such, but I do want to go exploring instead. Find the Cyclops or 5 and or deal with something else large and in charge.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Hello.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
Yes, take
Many
my.
thanks. Hold on a moment,
Oh.
Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see,
Yeah?
one of the children, Malcolm, his name is.
Oh.
Might I impose on you to...
Let us begin by gathering information.
Damn it.
I suppose 'tis so.
What do you want to talk to?
About children. I don't know. I'll take it.
Is Malcolm? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really... Please, sir, don't tell...
Heard about the waltz.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Sure he was.
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back.
I suppose that's enough. Stop.
Vaults, you said? But you mentioned rubble. Come, I fear there's prey. Follow me, and quickly.
Yeah, just there's not.
As good a place as any?
There's no rubble here. It's just the one spot. Wobble. Just wobble on one spot. I was supposed to follow you. Yeah, fine. I'm following.
I believe this. Look there, a hole. There
A
is
hole.
much to be done, but let us make haste.
A child could fit through. Stuff explodes. Where is... I've got to deliver a bouquet of flowers, please. Just give me a moment. Oh, there she is.
Hi, Arisen!
Arisen!
Bunch of flowers already? Oh, these should say, would you mind terribly if I asked? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. All you have to do is...
Silver
There's the
stone, yep.
problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to the true?
Yes.
And I'll be waiting.
I have... Do I have silver ore on me? Probably not. Nope.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap
A silver
ore
stone.
will serve. We can purchase it or mine it up ourselves.
We have some. Shut up.
I quite agree.
With who? Me? I do hope you meant me. That was...
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated
Storage.
to the foremost
Withdraw. Have silver ore.
hospitality in all.
What else can I deposit? What else do I want to deposit? We do have an extra lantern.
Vernworth.
Much obliged.
See ya. Can't wait to realize that talking to all the... Or taking
There's
the...
a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
There's... Where is it? There actually is a ladder. Oh. I can't seem to be able to grab a hold of the ladder. Nope. That could have been bad. Too fast. Burke was easier to control. On the roofs especially. The Fairstone. Yep. My jump carried me forward too far. Well, god damn it, Malcolm. I'm not doing the magistrate. Not doing that. I was pretty sure there isn't all that much in this place.
Was well worth the effort of breaking.
Was it? They all actually make that jump. What the what?
Malcolm.
It's Malcolm!
Yes, you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead.
Is
Books,
it?
Sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
If only you could read.
Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to not lose sight of our guide.
I suppose 'tis so.
Ring of Conservation. Magic defense. More likely to knock down. Oh no, I need to actually. He needs to actually equip it. There's the whole lower bit, of course.
Battle is upon us.
Well, battle. More like slicing and dicing. Deal with them. That was. Now you're showing off. Come on, money. Oh, that's fine.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's
Oh.
part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
Why do you follow me? And that's the drop. Sure looks like it. I just want to loot the place. Loot it quickly. Most importantly. alternate timeline. Last time we were large and hulking and muscle bound, and now we're just large. Oh, well, we're just tall. Spooders, where are they? I know there's spooders.
Feast your eyes on this.
A seeker token. Don't mind that. Oh, come on, help out. These are impervious.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books.
Oh my
Might I
God.
ask that you not share the existence. We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here.
That does.
Surely any scholar's dream.
Thunderous Concord.
Is as you say.
This is a lot of money. They paid me off well to keep my silence. I shall consider it. Chapter 4. I had chapter 2 yesterday. In the tower somewhere. Which very lacks security, mind you. In spite of these differences, the two nations have managed to coexist largely peacefully, perhaps realizing the futility of an all-out war between two neighbors. Though there have been several examples of one side instigating an invasion. Always some greater power has intervened before the balance could be tipped too far in favor of either nation, preventing the fires of war from escalating to an inferno. So... divine intervention! Now, I have no idea if I found a seeker token last time, but... Not sure Burke would have made that jump. Or rather, I doubt it. Oh wow. What ease! So. We managed to do that, now let's head out and get stomped on by a Cyclops. What else he gonna do? Steal some fish, yeah, sure. There's also the large bit that I already know in bits and pieces in theory. The little village at the edge over here. Starting to get dark again. Dark. Hell. already had the pawn for that long, did we know? Yeah, that's the bandit village. We could go camping at. Who wouldn't want to go camping in a bandit village? Oh. Steal the raspberry. And don't faceplant too hard. Isn't? Yes, come again. What? Oh. Now, how able are we? I want to say hello, but it's a bit on the... It's kind of far away, isn't it? Internet.
Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Hidden
Pray
path?
keep your wits about you.
Hidden
We
path.
needn't go barging in.
Oh, we will. No, that's... What?
This is rather thrilling.
Just wanted to get up there.
Putting that aside, we've travelled for some time without a mage in our party.
I know, I want
No need
one.
of a healer if we never get hit. Of course, that is a feat easier said than done.
Ooh. Come on. It seems to have minor issues and
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Come on, don't drag it.
You'll not live to regret this.
Not fall to balance.
is that everybody already? Or Roborant. The bandit inn. Oh, more Wakestone shards.
We have found the material.
We have found a Scully ambush.
The enemy gained the upper hand. Early passage getting the worm, as they say.
Oh no, it's zombies. What? Just flat out died.
dead!
Flame is its weakness.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Okay. Oh.
I'm safe. Thank you.
Is that...
To think I'd be caught unawares.
Good
I
job.
enjoy tackling fierce foes
Um,
and prefer combat's thrill.
Thanks, no thanks. Timely. No, 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 no. Make camp. Make camp. Oh, that didn't sound good. Rotten scrag of beast. I have some dried meat.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our
Let's
stomachs
go
with
to
a few
bed.
hours sleep?
Well, thanks again for helping. That guy just died. I guess guess the game reset them into their spawn points. That would at least make some sense.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
It's downright wild that they are all over the place like this, and how I just walked past most of them on Burke. Burke and his badonkadonk.
That reminds me. We've travelled for some time without a maid in our party.
Well, you said that yesterday.
Oh, well spotted. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
That shield's not really what we want or need. Oh, there's somebody talking in there. Any loose card about?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early Christian gets the word, as they say.
Good job. All that for a potato. And a heal.
Glorious success.
Oh yeah.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Can I please get... Oh, a panacea even.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You don't say. Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, and I should, of course. What? Sure. Yeah, make some oil. Combine. Mm-hmm. Sobering tonic. Just cut off the way. Nice. Good job. I'd like to...
Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
Battle may be trying without someone to cure our wounds. But for now, we shall just have to manage. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. Let that bin go to waste.
Good job.
I dare say the Arisen has defeated his run down.
Oh.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Was it though? That's where the golem is on that. Where does the yon path lead? There's only one way to find out.
If I were your master, I'd not leave this unread.
Let's have a look then.
But I read it. Now, where is that rift stone thingy? Was it over now? I thought I had Azura from somewhere around here. Oh no! Don't. Come on, people, that's dangerous. Oh, that looks promising. Now, who knows what the game is gonna offer me, or who the game is gonna offer me. Aside from a splitting headache. Well, let's find out. What mine is there again?
I am attentive and loyal, and
Cut
prefer
us.
to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Thanks, but I needed a mage. Or I want a mage. Needs a strong word, I think, in this game.
Forgotten something, Arisen?
No,
You're rather lost.
No, it's fine. I know exactly where I'm headed. Exactly. So...
Just
wanna...
yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Now there's the ruin with the additional... Why are you so far away?
Very well. I shall return.
Take half. Oh, do they? Oh, that's not the ones I need. Oh. Random chest. Whoa.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served, I will protect.
Another fight survived. There's the bandit camp waiting to do some banditry. What?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Where is it? Oh, it's up here. And a cave. Is that the back entrance to the cave?
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
We already are inside. Kill one harpy already.
All this fuss over a moment's skin. Shan't happen again.
Party down. Aw.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
What? Let's hope so.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Ooh. And a quick exit. And there's also this place. The leeches? Leap worms. First ones I found. It's spiders, come on. Didn't pay attention to what I got though. Is there a different... Is there another way? No, it's just for this secret token. Okay. Well, off we go.
This is rather thrilling.
Oh, there's still one goblin left.
You scared? You should be.
Are we leaving already?
Why would I be?
Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Let me get that.
I'm going to enjoy this.
You have my protection. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a spectacle.
Oh, that's not a bandit. No. I'll find it. Well, last time I chickened out, so this time I should take it. Take the path.
Tis our first time here. Be vigilant. We do not yet know what to expect.
Oh,
Have no fear. Whatever comes, 'tis surely no worse than aught we faced before.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
I just wanted the item, but I'll... And this is the... No, this isn't even the spot I saw. What I've been seeing is over there still. Where is it?
You'll not live to regret this.
Good job, Tur. You did good. No, you don't. Good one. Getting too flustered picking up stuff to really notice what I am actually getting. Loads of spells, but those are still from earlier. Malbec stone shards. Onyx. And back up we go. Oh. What did they comment on?
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need them to go barging in.
We already in. God damn it, people. So, the goblin ambush, for what it's worth. They'll never know I'm here. I'll deal with the other one. Whatever it is.
Well done.
Trying to give my kitty cat a high five for ages now, and it's just wouldn't work.
Focus your strength.
To please. No, leave her. Deal with the enemy.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
My sword strikes true.
Harpies.
This seems like a spot for a campsite.
Let's do rest while we're here and lament our weariness later.
That sounds ominous. Scrag a beast.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely with time for
What could
short
possibly go wrong?
ere we continue on our merry way.
Now it's raining. Whatever is up there, I want it. What?
Get back here.
Come on, put up a fight.
The prison has been poisoned.
Very stone. Couldn't quite save the random NPC.
This is generally used as a material.
You don't say.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Nah. Ooh. I fell far enough. Or it didn't. Settlement is just visible in the distance. May have new discoveries lie in wait. Settlement? Distance? Oh, that place.
Must we do battle amidst this dreadful downfall?
Focus. The skies aren't like to clear just because you grumble at them.
Come on, a mage. Please, mage. Mate,
for gathering items.
you don't look like a mage.
Hunt for new finds.
Timmy. Oh, sorry, Timmy. I really want to go up there. Is that a griffin nest? Oh. They'll never know. They didn't know.
Come on then. Let's dance.
Go on. Right. I ain't doing the chase.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Panacea. Oh. There's gotta be more. That's a cave. Maybe that's the way up top. Oh yeah. Oh, big boy.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
There's a big boy. I saw him.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Just running up and slicing and dicing? Where is he? There he is. You noticed.
Take that.
I'm on my way.
Though we may not die in battle, our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. We will save our best.
Yeah. Try to.
Caught off guard, Arisen.
You missed.
Look out, Arisen! He's under attack! On the rest of you, they're in your right. The enemy slows. Perhaps we can tire them out.
Recklessness have done them no favours. They would conserve their strength.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Terrain's not making it all too easy. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Woo! Good job, too. Got beat up. That's part of the process.
Why? There's a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting!
My
My heart is fit to burst.
It got its eye. So
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
More foes. I'm scared to be well. The last battle. Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I grapple you. See?
Avoid playing with any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Just shank him.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Well, that's maybe a bit overselling it. I want to get up there. Oh, and that's the village we just passed through earlier. I mean, there's the cave below.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Oh, he ate that immediately. No wonder. Really need to sort out my stuff. Come on. That douche. She didn't want to slide down at all. She just wanted to faceplant. One of the great joys of camping. Find a quality to meet the greatest stat boost. How surprising. A tooltip. Well, he just didn't really miss. Oh, why is the...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another...
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yeah, slide down. The cave.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Time-worn shaft.
Come on, put up a fight. Don't go soiling yourself now.
You're not get passed over. Stop! You're terrified of me, aren't you? Stop!
Just a short rest.
Do not give up hope. Help will come.
And suddenly, doom. Yeah, unfortunate combination of circumstances. Abundance of magical energy has been detected on the northern edge of Vermont. Oh, that's gotta be the Sphinx.
This is rather thrilling.
I know.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Come on, put up a fight. You scared? You should be.
We trounced our foe, well and true.
Seems your luck's run out.
Come on then. Another battle, with nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength. I will protect you. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
Turn out your weapons, taking the left much like this. You're not yet past me.
Should be.
Damn it. I get the feeling I need to rest. The fact that he's now all pretty banged up at this point.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Just
Pick some now.
yonder is a camping
When the
spot.
need-
What would you do without me, Arisen?
I don't know.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
He's tucked out. Tired.
Keep on like that, we'll be done here. My sword strikes true.
Please don't tell me that
I'd be caught unawares.
broke my camping.
Shame.
Didn't.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Now it's raining. Well, with that sorted, let's try again.
We are here to serve the Arisen. Not even a storm shall draw a complaint from my lips.
Grumbling isn't like to improve our situation, you know.
Is that he's a cat, so he doesn't like water.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Come on, don't
The path to victory. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
unbelievable.
Power of lightning is terrible to behold. Not bad.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself?
Well said. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Nah.
It's one shaking.
I'm gonna try.
What?
No mercy.
You'll not get past me.
Get back here.
I am sorry. I wanna die. Not like this.
Woo! No, I.
Kill me with these. Get up. There's nowhere to go. Stop. Kill me with these.
What?
You'll not get past me.
Ah!
Stop. You'll not get past me. It's one shaking. Must have reinforcements.
Spare me. I'll do anything.
Damn.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Ah. Like, there you go. It's like my everything. Not great.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
Here we are alive. But at what cost, eh? At what cost?
Perhaps this has no bearing on the matter, but might I add, we've
No, we-
travelled for some time without a mage in our
No, we
party.
should have a mage, yeah.
We've no need of a healer if we never get hit. Of course, that is a feat easier said than done.
Well... Shield... White cobble. White kibble, anyone? Oh, they had loads of money. And a camping kit. There you go. Not sure the amount of broken ribs was worth it, but we did it. I don't have a way up, however. That's a way down by the looks of it. Maybe this is a way up. Oh, that's the cave as well. That's the way down from the cave. Oh. Also could really use a town at this point.
Something to note. None of our number are trained in the healing arts.
God damn it, people. Just... I know.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Oh. Oh, Big Boy's back. Or the goblin as well? Bug!
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
This maze of trees offers ample advantage to rogues and bandits.
Another battle. Nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Come on. Oh, he's burning. Oof. Real dislikes me now.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Only two things. Game's like, nah, that's not impressive anymore.
Just had a thought.
We
Every
need a
master
mage.
I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's the thought.
I shouldn't have switched up. Please don't have respawn bandits. Oh, that's respawn bandits.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Straightforward.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident. Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so. you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road.
We don't know each other. Like, at all. Leave it alone.
So the Queen Regent is plotting something after all. I thought as much. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
What? No, 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 no. We're not trying to.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
You're getting it mixed up. Oh, show off.
We're going this way now, I suppose.
Yes.
By your will.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Oh, I've been in this bit before, haven't I?
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What can we do without?
That is a griffin nest. Why? Oh. Well, that's a bit.
Keep in mind that our foe has a distance to lightning.
Camera, please. Alright, on fire now. Just go wild. Ah. Ah, fine. Hey, I'ma just. Well, where are you gonna take me? Ooh! It's the round tour. This is kind of incredible. Oh, there's another one. Don't want two griffins. Leave your territorial disputes for another time, please.
Magics are at your disposal.
Guerco. Ominous. Uh-oh.
a victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Uh-oh. Nope. Damn it. And then I fell. I wonder, where is the save? Where is the save?
So the Queen Regent is plotting something after all.
Just before the Griffin attacked.
I thought as much. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Ah, yes.
After that,
Just where to find this person. Follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Like I ought to deal with my inventory. Saw quite a bit of the world. Thanks to that griffin.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's all to be found while we're here?
Please, I don't want you to be guided with just one. Ox cart.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They
Relative.
can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
A flock of harpies draws here.
That's not harpies. That.
Not bad.
Nice of you to say so.
Aptly said.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
That worked out kinda well. Uh-oh, the griffin's back.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
It attacked the ox guard? Oh, it's in the fields now. It's being a menace.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Weird to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Perhaps.
I'd rather not.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
It would be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
Well,
the recipient is pleased with our work.
I quite agree.
not quite sure what it is doing, but it's certainly not. Oh, I know you.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Yeah, sure. And just like that, we're back.
The goblin's lair lies. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends.
Just want to sell you stuff, please. I have some branches. And all these domes I'm just going to ignore, even if they're probably good. Leapworm skin. So most of that's onyx. Is that just? Is that really just a bunch of money, or is it?
Bring me peace of mind.
I think to upgrade the horn. Bark.
To know someone taught them a lesson at least.
A treasure chest.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
So I take it you also don't have anything new. Oh yeah, you have stuff I'm not wearing yet. Is basically what it's coming down to. Sure, I mean it's
So if we
it's fairly likely that I'm going to go to range a path.
check the price, just remember.
Afterwards, have yet to
Wisers
fight
buy,
Saurians,
to see
so
you again.
that's...
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Are they? Are they really?
Necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Hello.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, have
secret
you found any of
tokens?
the items we discussed? A chance.
Equip skills. Cutting Wind. Shadow Veil. You augments? No. Pilfer. Have been knocked off balance and targets not in battle stance or a curative or other item. Attacking or dashing. I'm just gonna straight upgrade. I'm gonna buy Ensnare. I'm not gonna use it. Then again. Gonna try it.
Do come again.
Yep, still dying. You don't happen to have red eyes, do you? Oh. Hello.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to
Deposit. We got loads of... a lot of horns. Oh, 2 gold teeth. No, that's all that. Might as well stock up on this a little bit.
almost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Till
You
nightfall.
shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
I mean, when I'm here, I might as well just talk to Brant or...
Night time already. I thought it was rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Shall we get underway?
Bunch of flowers. Somebody likes me.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Yeah, that's the wrong exit, I guess.
The road's at your left.
La-di-da-di-da.
Come to think of it, we've already found what's needed here. It should be in one of our packs. Our road was a long one, but here...
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Maybe you shouldn't address me like that. Unless he's playing it off as a kink. Still fairly large, fairly tall.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Well, about...
How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
Somewhat.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep. To think, these actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise. but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
Maybe not talk about this on the balcony.
There's much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery.
Yes?
For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself.
Okay.
It is strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Disa's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Whatever could you want from me? I warn you.
Oh, they dried out of a night. No, I have a bunch of flowers. Yeah, I have.
This is the most fun I've had in years.
There's flowers!
I suppose I could indulge you.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
No, she's gonna accept gifts from the tall elf lady. I know who you are. You actually have a... Mommy, what are they doing? They're just wrestling. Stop it.
You'll not live to it unless I'm very much mistaken. Just what we need, tucked away in storage.
I'll make them pay for that. In gold as well as blood.
I shan't allow any further harm.
I am innocent. Not trying to.
loyal and prefer to remain by your side.
Sorry guys, he had it coming.
I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you, Arisen.
You've come. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence?
How many days has she been standing here waiting for me?
We'll find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
There's no great shock to me.
It's not exactly a big place. What? Did I give her the silver ore? Did I just?
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
After you, Arisen.
A ladder!
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
What? My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot.
Why are you following me?
Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further.
Compensation.
Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
How much did I get?
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether 'twas the right choice.
Money.
Sure, what to tell you?
Never said we're smart. Yeah, greedy. Now where is that bench? Or any one of them. Just hang out for... Let's just nod off. Oh, and we're off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
I don't want an ox
One
cart.
hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
So now Schmerv took me all the way around the Griffin.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Wouldn't mind a Griffin attack now.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
God damn it.
It's a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
What was that sound?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Let's do that really place. Let's see. I've some catching up to do.
Resounding success.
Nice.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I am sorry.
Is anyone else available?
Get up.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
Noted. So, where now? Probably just want to go.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
What? For what? In what context, woman? Still dead? Still dead? Oh, who are you?
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
See a friendo. Stomp stomp.
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves? Hold
What?
just a moment. Was most effective.
A Saurian. Where did that come from?
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Now there's a thought.
I can't imagine why.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
Why do you pretend you... Why pretend you're a rock?
Let me grant you wings. Quite a view from up here. You can see how high up the scale.
Aptly said.
Oh, that's my face. Burn! Ogre, burn! Where's Winnie? Ouch. Feels like I'm missing a pawn. Yeah, where is she? What happened? Woo! She got goblins.
Feast your eyes on this! Would seem our foe has lost their hip.
Ha! They don't stand a chance against us now.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we sup on bitter defeat.
Yeah. Two rugged bones. We lost one of our own though. Why?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
I liked her. Why did she have to die? As opposed to the other one.
Heights attacks can only lead to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
What? Ouch. camping spot all the way down there.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Stop the thieves! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Thieves! How did this happen?
We must defend the cargo!
They're the tenacious ones.
All done, then?
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it. We've come to reclaim our... These roads have grown ever more perilous. There's even been tell of banditry near the border.
Oh, even banditry. The Eastern Forest. Aw, come on. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it if you wanna. Gonna leave your pawns behind. It's a little unfortunate, the... Well, the lighting situation. Can't seem to see anything. They're affected by that of their family and close friends. Okay. Boy, did you hear about Arisen? He's a nice guy.
I thank you for coming to our aid. And what luck! Nary a...
Yup. Nah, fine. Before we delve into the deep woods, I'ma follow the road. That's... What about the road?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
The game's like, yeah, I want to go through the road. Through the...
Look, Master! Goblins!
Can't leave it to me.
Fire in the front, fire in the back. Oh, a cave. On the other side, you say, a cave. Well, honestly though...
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
That's not the problem. The problem is our ranger just vanished. Can't even say died. Oh. Real slow on the uptake there.
suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you.
Hold just a moment.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Was it? It's beautiful, but it's real hard to see. Eat the bug. You know you wanna. Minotaur? Damn.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Oof. Several charges. Hey.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and
I saved you, but a hunter's bow and a cap. I was a hunter at some point, don't know. Monster Fang. Real did a number on us. On me or nah, on all of us. On all of us. On all of us. Lots of mossy rock around.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Could also like not mind at all, just did we manage to find a village? Nameless village. Hello. A mysterious settlement. Falkreath. Found Falkreath. Claiming to be one of the great holes.
You there. Are you looking to enter the village?
Oh, what happened to your face?
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place?
Why?
There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
What's the...
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious...
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
Got like a rift stone. Hello.
Oh, look. A chest. Well, I shan't get my hopes up.
I repelled. Hello.
What you need of me?
I fear I've not useful to share.
Who are you?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Yeah. Hello.
I think it is. Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected.
Talking about
I
me?
suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill at the end of the day.
What brings you here?
What brings you here?
The road. Oh, well. Further roads out. Oh, common looking.
Fancy a look at my wares?
What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares?
His name's Monday. Pt2-ish daggers. I like the sound of that. That's also a significant improvement. Signs of valor as well. It's not exactly an apothecary. At least not max stamina. Oh, no. Humid climate. Bush raiders. Lionel. Plates over the shins. Journey or civil. Okay. Rampart, a breaker. Like the sound of that half plate. Batali Jack. Okay. Executioner. Prowler kerchief. Well, weapons are the most important, so we'll purchase that. Yes, please. Can I sell you basically everything I own? Panaceas. I have some flowers. Don't need that. Minotaur horn. 3 of them even. Despite only being able to get 1. I'll sell the bow and the cap even though I will eventually regret not keeping it. So, what else? Sure, I'm gonna regret selling most of these eventually. They are an easy way to make money, I take it, as well. Or decently easy. Now that we know. That's just a straight upgrade. It's a little lower on the magic and knockdown side, but in general. Da boob armor. I do like punch like those. Yeah. This is quite the fairly expensive. Refer that to the range of thingy. Oh. Oh, 22k. Oh, let's upgrade our pants then. He's like, no, we don't sell pants. Might as well sell these, eh? Gonna have to get good equipment anyways. Tenacity. Eventually we'll have enough money to outfit my boy as well. That's just a downgrade now at this point.
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. The safer the roads, the heavier my pocket. Always a pleasure.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent. It's clear the Arisen is no miser.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
What brings you here?
I was trying to talk to you.
It is no more or less than what one might have expected.
Leapworm
Use
skin.
for it, I'm sure.
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who can explain its true meaning.
Okay. Norman's letter that bears the phrase, a piece of brass.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
Ingredients are plentiful here about.
You best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here.
How?
Well met, sir.
All you need of me.
Riftstone, hey. Pawn, your main pawn knows what? Previously hired pawns, yeah. Winner. Oh, Miko. Back to being a ranger, I see. Oh, there she is.
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow.
Mm-hmm.
My, you're back.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Beautiful green eyes.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
The Nameless Inn. Can't wait to get bushwhacked. Oh, don't mind me.
Me? Just going for a stroll.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village?
Kinda. Arthur? Who's Arthur?
Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermont. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
How are we looking? Gut and run. Target before drawing back, a fierce and powerful skill employable while clinging onto or pinning down a target inflicts greater harm on a foe's weak point. Poise. Struggling in a foe's grip, but just barely too expensive. Full moon slash. Shield drum. Launch board. Counter slash. Gonna give him that. Give him that. Yes.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
So, gonna get bushwhacked, I take it? No?
We hunt a few monsters to start the day off.
Off we go then.
I hope...
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. You would know of our village? Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like, sir.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Your name, Arthur?
You'd best go elsewhere. There's
No.
no business to be had here, that's for sure.
An intriguing place. Clearly with nothing to hide. Nothing at all. It's just a quaint village on the edge of the border. Yes. Nothing strange at all. In this place. Nothing at all. Oh. Nothing at all comes to mind. The willingness of the Arisen to just flop down is staggering. Flop forward and...
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Oh.
Be sure to aim true.
She's starting to kill off the... local fauna again. Yep, I had a feeling.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Well, we go back. Without falling into the water, please. Apple. Apple plantation. Fine. I'm sure they won't mind.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Always gonna be more apple next year.
Materials result in different creations.
Which reminds me, NPC logbook. Awful.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned?
Who are you?
How do you know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill. If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself?
What's this all about?
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
That's just gonna lead back down. My lord. Is he a veteran?
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
What though? I didn't mean to dash towards you, just wanted to help.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most.
Most?
I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you.
What?
If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require.
Ah.
To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
What do you know?
You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think.
That would be?
Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent.
Yeah.
In response, she's...
Well?
Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such. Is there aught else you care to ask?
Well, oh, but the sovereign's called Arthur. Okay.
Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Brass?
Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery.
Yeah, I can read. Wow.
Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Nope.
Take care then. You,
Thanks.
sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique.
Oh.
Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it and do with it what you will.
Legends Opus. Well, we're not quite good enough, aren't we? Isn't that the thing? Tom Detelling, an exceptional ability for thieves. Use it to learn Blades of the Pyre. Thiefmeister's teaching. Stetig. Thief. Seven hours, almost 8 hours. 10 times, died 10 times. Oof. Times taken by the Brian 1, times jailed 0.
Having the Arisen obtain a Maester's teaching is a welcome boon for us pawns as well.
'Tis an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Please just let me leave.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
He dislikes us quite a bit.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll
Oh,
we shall wait here till your business is done.
What? Oh, I've seen this before. On a stream. Feels like the game. Yep. Don't you just love a jumping putt? No, why? Why did she slide? Not. Well. Calm down. Gazer's hood. Covers the wearer's neck, mouth, and crown. Line of iron for added protection. Hello.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away.
Well, the decoy sovereign.
Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once.
And then he got ousted.
But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again.
Oh.
That all you wanted to ask?
About this place?
What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot.
Mm-hmm.
That all you wanted to ask?
Dara?
Before all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial.
Oh. He jumped into the boulders.
So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen.
Ah.
And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code.
Oh.
Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Pilferer's Handbook. Bill of arrest bearing the likeness of a man named Dara. It reads, wanted for crimes against Vermont and her people. Also, Pilferer's Handbook. Term detailing exceptional ability for thieves. Formless Feint.
That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
Can I just...
What brings you here?
This won't do. How dare you?
You're the one, then? Fine. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
Huzzah!
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave me out of it.
Thank you, sir.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Thieves Guild, you say? Ooh, there's treasures. Ring of Cooling. Pelt Flyers. Tiger eye. Aged fish, great. If you happen to buy pants or daggers. Oh, I'm pretty sure the ones I have are better.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Hello.
Is this where you've been all this time? It is rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Did I miss it? No, I did not miss a chest. Is it outside? Probably just the one I know of. Wow. Yeah.
Well met, sir. How much?
Have some fish. Have some fish and leapworm skin. I need the other stuff. Yeah, sure. My stilettos. Ring of cooling, damage taken from fire, and ring of concentration.
Might I be of service? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
Well, it takes two to make a sale.
So that's all that I'd wager. Still a bit over here down here.
And this cellar had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Yeah, we sold stuff. It's like, yes, browsing was enough. Sells 5 things. And this is the other side of the there's an item up there.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
How much distance am I going to get with the Not enough. Not nearly enough.
Strange. This place is not as I remember it.
Oh, yes.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
Nah.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Nah. Again, by the power of Skyrim horse,
Now
but
there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
up top, yeah. I do get the feeling though it's gonna be a way around. Let's just investigate. There's also the
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
there's also the open area down here. Oh. Stay up. Got brine. Hopefully I'm not. Yep. Saved. Ooh. Ah, Riftstone.
I
Good.
pray my efforts aid your cause.
You do look kind of familiar, but Doward not. That's an actual Riftstone. Which one is it? Of the Calm. I'ma just get there. Enemies?
Hunting down such ravens.
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed.
Much appreciated. Here, figured I ought to thank you somehow.
Thanks. Just saw.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Where's the bug? I saw it. Where's the beetle? Pretty sure I saw a beetle.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
I really thought I saw what could have been the strange spot. I like the sound of that.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Ah. Yeah, take it the long way around. Ah. How did that deal no damage? And why did...
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Loads of questions.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I should... one of those... The horns I'm missing. Or I was missing. Probably... Pretty sure that can come from one of these. These gathering points. Oh. Wait a minute.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Yes. Just as planned.
Come to think of it, would it not be best to enlist the aid of a mage in our travels, Master?
Frankly, I'd feel much safer.
Can't wait to find the actual way to get in. Don't have to die for.
I've got a good feeling.
The field of battle is wont to hit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear. No great shock. The arisen sold to the bone. I should hope so, kittens to the bone. You hear me?
Meanwhile, all my pawns are...
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
All that for a broadsword and a secret token. Now where would I go to get back up? This doesn't look right.
something lurks among us. We may not see it till 'tis too late.
Ah, this works. So, where's... What happened to her?
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
It was an unorthodox way of doing it. Surely not. How you supposed to do it?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
That's great.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
How many fairy stones do I have? Like 3 of them. Yeah. I'm a splurge. Here we go.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye.
Hmm.
Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations.
Formless Fate. Excels the user reactions to an ungodly degree. Attacks while... Assume stamina while active. Blades of the Pyre. Seems pretty good. Like, is it better than what I have though? Probably. Still. Let me poise, yes, equip poise.
If there is aught I may assist you with, have you found any of the items we discussed?
Yes.
Perchance. Always a pleasure.
So that's that.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Oh, come on, people. What? Oh. Hello.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality.
Deposit. What else? A lot of food I just need to sell.
In all Vernworth.
Heraldic cape. My trusty swords that I still need to bring to
You
Baron.
know where to find. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Why are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern.
Pawns in the ref. No, search for pawn. Oh, need to actually hire her, not just summon her. Or maybe the mage. How about a calm mage? Main pawn. Flora. Flora of the moon.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by... Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
So...
Well met, son. How might I be of service? The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends.
Sell, just shut up. Oh no, I should give this to my Tur. He's gonna fall behind otherwise. Well,
bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson.
Enhance. Enhance. 1,000. Oof.
Then at least.
Buy. Where are you at this point? Still stilettos. So enhance. Knacker-horn. Saurian scale, might as well. Yeah, sure. Lionel. Scrap iron, Sag. Give the sword to... Where is he? Why are you still in...
Look,
come here.
Master, treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
God damn it. Is it evening yet? Oh yeah, the silver. Might as well. It's still a little light out, so...
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
'Tis a ladder.
You?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all. You know where to find me.
Pretty sure I withdrew and gave her.
Oi there, friend!
Oh.
Care to help a fellow out?
Who
All
are-
I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. Not interested, eh? 'Tisn't urgent, mind. So if you simply need time to prepare, I'm willing to...
It's probably time
It's about
sensitive.
time we had ourselves a meal. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Where's the?
This looks as good a place as any.
This is the one. This is the place. How you doing, little girl?
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, see. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell. Not to say I'm on. I want to tell them. Oh, it's so
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit.
Oh, it's
Yep, return in a few days. Really? In the capital? In the largest city of this place? Nothing ever important happens?
There's a
No?
worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Not quite managed to do that. Do I still have flowers? I do have a bunch of flowers.
I fear I've not.
Nope. Not talking to you. Trying to hail her.
You would... Now that's just marvelous. It seems we share a bond, you and I.
Really? Already?
It seems we share a bond, you and I.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Well, I found out stuff.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
The rumors about Allard.
I hear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard.
Who?
A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace.
Mm-hmm.
From the pains he took to remain on scene, it is plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes.
Okay.
That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall.
Ugh.
He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers.
Oh, it's the one
and
locked
see if
door,
there's aught
isn't
to be learned. What say I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our... But may approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here, this should suffice to help. Take care, your majesty. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other rev. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... Have you devoured aught of the false sovereign, your majesty?
The sovereign.
This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara.
I know, I gave it to you.
But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign?
You're imagining things.
I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. But of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course.
You're being watched, man.
Your aid.
We're being watched.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Deezer. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Well, apparently I'm going to the palace again.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
This sort of quiet.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Following.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
Ooh. Back so soon.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say. I'm not sure who gave the orders, but I'd like to know what they're thinking. It is beyond my care.
New recruits to Melv?
I'll hear no more. Pray focus on the task at hand.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel post.
Oh. Mm. Oh?
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Dum. Totally not suspicious at all. Batali crested letter. Letter bearing the crested looks of Batali origin. Best delivered to Captain Brandt.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Oh, it's a private ox cart.
Well, well.
Ugh.
Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Who the fuck are you? Gonna get dragged off by the local courtesan.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Thanks.
Is that all you have to say for yourself?
Maybe.
It is sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
I'm gonna take you. moment. Trying to... Can't tackle her. For whatever reason. Could that be, perhaps? Oh. Hey. Attracted a cat.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
We're waiting on that report.
My pawns are already following me
There are
again.
useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Exactly.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No
That's-
time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Well, that's kinda the idea. Dude!
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
There's a rumor.
I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermont has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain.
Something about Mel.
Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermont and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Phases? What? Well. Ring of Accrual.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh god damn it, shut up. Ah!
Thank you again, sir.
Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's always right. Now listen, 'tisn't much.
Why are you attending to your stall in the early morning?
Welcome and well met.
Let's see.
Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. Do come again.
What should I do? Well, I'm gonna rest at the inn again, and then I'm gonna gonna call it a little early for today. It's a real shame the Griffin didn't die. At least we were able to uncover a chunk of the map, if not all that I wanted. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The game's gonna send me towards the west anyway, so I might as well just go to Melv. Get this all uncovered as I go. I think the Sphinx is somewhere up here, if I'm not mistaken, but oh well. It's a game that's good for bumbling about. Also have a happy cat on my side right now, so looking at it like this, it is quite a large map, isn't it? Well, you don't know how to get this stuff half the time. Of course, there's the caved in there as well. What are you doing? Anyway.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
I probably should update Tourist Quest if I stop for today. Join the 10k club. Set pawn quest. So still just an hour. Oh shucks. Oh well. It'll be fine. I need to upgrade his gear to be fair, but
I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
rest till morning.
Ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Rest, have the game save, and then we'll... Oh. Hey. Quite a bit of combat. The risen through mistrustful stares. I fear I've let you down. I shall not happen again. Aww. Yes, please. Acquire item. Earn pawn badge. Defeat Cyclops. Defeat Minotaur. Defeat the Cyclops. Gold. Confirm. 10k gold.
I was a tad incautious in my travels this time.
A horde of goblins got you.
Continues.
Come.
To
be getting on with.
Camping camp.
I hope you slept.
Give to Flora.
Well.
So. break a leg. Gonna stop here. Oh, there's Brandt. Well, did some exploring. Not entirely unhappy, although of course it always could be better. I'll continue this next week. On our way to Malv and see how things shake out. Killed a Minotaur today, so that's something new. Couple of Cyclopses, a Minotaur. Dying to gravity after fighting the Griffin for so long was a bit disappointing. But, well, what can I say? It's on me. Most things are on me, aren't they? So, if you watched this for, thank you very much for watching. This is just meant to be slow and trotting, so we'll see how things play out eventually. I do wanna. Said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I really like the exploration aspect of the game so far. Maybe it's gonna get old. Maybe but Tal seems to be more desert-like, which. But still, looking forward to discovering the other enemy varieties, etc., etc., and also eventually stumbling upon a boss. And then we'll see. We'll see where this takes us and how it goes. So, thanks again for bearing with me, and bye-byes.